Hello everybody and welcome back to our channel. My name is Colton.
And I'm Zac.
And we are the RainBros. We are doing our 2023 year-end review today. So we're going to go through some of our favorite soaps of the year, some of our least favorite soaps of the year, and also some statistics. So stay tuned if you're interested on how RainBros did in 2023.
For January, my favorite video of the year was our Queen Bee soap video. It was a really cool blend of floral and fruity scents, and the design came out so beautiful. It was this purpley, blackish, yellow, like bee striped. It was a great soap to start the year off of, and we really liked it.
And we'll link all of the videos up in the corner so you can check those out, and we'll put them in a playlist down below in the comment section. So definitely check out all of those videos. For February, my favorite soap and favorite video as well was the Midnight Orchid soap. This one, the fragrance is really great, but also it's fun because the fragrance oil actually discolors to purple, which is a little unique. Normally fragrances discolor to like a yellow or a brown, and this one discolored to a nice kind of lavendery purple color. So that's why that was my favorite.
In March, we started our season at the Vancouver Farmers Market, and one of our favorite videos was our first day at that market. It had over 9,000 attendees, customers. It was a crazy way to start off the season. It was one of our best sales days of the year, and it was a ton of fun to share that with you guys.
And then for March, we also have a runner-up. Our favorite soap video for that month was our Thunderstorm soap. And this actually is a fan favorite soap, so now we have this all of the time. The design changed a little bit just because this one was a little bit of a pain to make, and there was a lot of soap batter waste, but the fragrance still remains the same, and it is just a really great soap overall. For the month of April, our favorite video and our favorite soap was the Pink Limeade soap. This one, I just like the color contrast of the green and the pink, and the fragrance is really great as well. We actually discovered it from Royalty Soaps, who had a favorites birthday collection, I think, with Nature's Garden. And so that's how we kind of found out about that fragrance oil blend.
We also discovered that our customers really love citrus at that time, and you'll notice a lot of citrus soaps and scents came out this year, mostly because of that initial positive reaction. For May, we did a soap called Dad Bod, which was a really fun kind of cologne-y, kind of black peppery scent. We used sea clay in it, so it had a slightly exfoliating texture, and our customers really, really loved it. And then we used indigo powder, I think, for the first time for the colors on that, and we really have enjoyed the way that indigo powder works in soap making, and it's now the main colorant we use for our Thunderstorm soap that we discussed earlier.
Yep. And then June was our Pride month, so every June we do a Pride collection. For this year, we had a new fragrance blend to the lineup, which was our Lavender Haze soap, named after the Taylor Swift song. And the fragrance blend there was yuzu and lavender. And the color combination of purple and yellow just was very striking. That was my most favorite. And then we did have a runner-up soap for this month as well, which was the Hot Pink Lime soap, which may sound familiar because we also made it in April. But for June, we actually did our first ever collaboration with Nature's Garden, who made the fragrance blend. So that was kind of a special first ever, not necessarily sponsored video, but we got to work with them and participate in a giveaway for some of their followers on their Instagram page and on ours.
In July, we decided to kick off the summer season with a bonfire soap. The design on that turned out so beautiful. It looked like flames. Colton, when he took the product photo, set a little fire in our fire pit in the backyard and made it look like the fire was sprouting up from the soap. And it smells just great. Like if you like a warm masculine scent, like bonfire is the one to go for sure.
And then we also had another runner-up in this month as well. We were inspired by Aviation Gin. We did a tour at their distillery over in Portland, Oregon, and used the botanicals that they use to make their gin. And we took all of that, blended it up our own, and then made that into a soap. And that was just And that was just a really fun, pretty soap that we do get requests for every once in a while. So we'll probably retool that for 2024.
Yeah, in August, we decided to switch things up a little bit. We made a solid dish soap bar. Now, the fan reception initially was really good. It kind of tapered off, and we decided to pull the product for now, but I think 2024 might be the right time to reintroduce it. And, you know, we love the product. It's great to be able to just scrub it up, foam it up, and then wash your dishes with it and not have to worry about liquid detergents or anything like that. And the smell was great too. It was lemongrass and eucalyptus, which it's hard to beat such a fresh scent.
Yep, yeah. And then September, we kind of started tiptoeing into the fall, Halloween, spooky season territory, and we did a collaboration with our friend Mandy of Mandy Makes, who does lino cuts and spooky clay figurines and all different kind of like spooky crafts. And we did a custom fragrance blend with her, and we called it Black Cat. She has a black cat on her logo, so it was very fitting, and it was kind of a warm autumnal scent with some smokiness, and it was black with gold speckles in it. So it just was a really fun, pretty bar that really fit our brand and also Mandy's brand.
Our favorite soap video for October was Warm Flannel. Warm Flannel is a scent we've done. I think this was our 3rd year doing it. It's been a part of our company for quite a while. Another just really nice, warm, cologne-y, cozy kind of scent. The design turned out wonderfully. I think it was the first of that month's collection to sell out. So our customers really love it. It'll definitely be making an appearance next fall as well. So keep an eye out for that one.
My favorite soap and also my favorite video for that month was the Butch Queen soap making video. It was a really good hickory and suede and lavender kind of mashup with some hot pink color in there and then some dark gray. But I was inspired by a jacket that someone was wearing in a home renovation show. So very random inspiration there. It also is one of our customers' most favorite soaps. We had it in June as well in a slightly different design. And then our runner-up for that month was Taste the RainBro, which is another classic that we make every June. It smells like Skittles. It is an all-white bar with a rainbow color. This time it was a slightly different design than we normally do, but I was a big fan of it, and I think everyone else was too.
For December, we introduced a new product, and it was the perfect timing for it. We did our first batches of bubble bath powder. We took these to our event at Crafty Wonderland, and they sold out like the 2nd day, I think.
Yeah.
We made a few more batches for the final markets of the season, and we didn't end the season with any left. So this is definitely a product we're going to be leaning into next year. It was a really fun new way to introduce bubble bath without having to worry about the liquids or the plastic bottles anymore.
Yeah, and then so for kind of over the whole season, the best video in terms of performance that we had for 2023 was actually one we didn't mention as one of our favorites, and that was our How to Make a Solid Lotion Bar video, and that was from April, and it has 977 views. Our worst performing video was our Ginger Patchouli Coffee Scrub Soap from November, and that one only has 50 views, so definitely go give that video some love. I really like that soap. I think just patchouli is kind of a fragrance that people kind of steer clear of, or you really love it and you're kind of like magnetically drawn towards it.
That one is my dad's favorite from that collection. He loves it. He loves the coffee scrubs in it. A lot of fellas seem to really like the scrubbier texture of some of the soaps. So keep an eye out. Check that video out. You'll really enjoy it, I think.
And then for kind of our favorite video, or our favorite soap, I should say, of the whole year. So of all of the soaps we made, and we made at least 6 different fragranced soaps every month, sometimes more than that though. We each picked a favorite, and then we picked a least favorite. We actually picked the same least favorite soap, but we did have different favorites. So what's your favorite?
I just go straight back to that first video in January that we mentioned, Queen Bee. It was such a unique and just lovely scent combination, and the design was beautiful. I love a good floral scent, and especially when you can wrap up some citrus in there to kind of brighten things. So that was definitely my favorite pick of the year.
Yeah, and my favorite is kind of in a similar vein. I think Queen Bee had lavender and yuzu in it
Mhm.
actually, but my favorite was lavender haze. The fragrance is my all-time favorite, but the December fan favorite edition of the soap is my favorite design. And then our least favorite soap, also I would say, is probably the one of the worst selling soaps that we had of this year was Murder Mystery, and then we rebranded it for Christmas time and called it Winter Warlock. The fragrance oil is called Sherlock Homey or
Sherlock
something
Holmes,
like
yeah.
that from Nature's Garden. It's kind of a cucumbery, watery fragrance, and it did not.
It wasn't a bad scent, but it wasn't the type of scent when you have a shelf full of soap bars that you pick out and say, this is the one I'm
Yeah,
going to take home. So sometimes that happens. You just have bad timing or bad luck. I don't know that we'll be revisiting that one for a second chance, but
yeah,
somebody had to be the worst seller,
yeah.
and Murder Mystery / Winter
Yeah.
Warlock was that.
And then kind of just a channel recap. So January 1st of this year of 2023, we started out actually with 34 subscribers. We started this channel last year as part of our business competition we participated in. And we had our warm flannel soap making video. And we had a commercial that we needed to make for that business competition. And that's kind of where it all started. And then fast forward to today, 2 hours ago. So it's Sunday, December 31st. And we have 434 subscribers. So that is about a 1,176% increase. So crazy to think about. We had 34 people at the beginning of the year, and we have 434 subscribers now, which is, it's kind of, it was a very like slow build over the whole year, but seeing the numbers is definitely surprising. We had total views, and this is including shorts, which we didn't include in any of our favorites. um, we had about 50,000, almost 51,000 views, and we had about 1,092 hours of our videos that were watched, which again is kind of a crazy number to see. And I know this isn't like, we're not a large channel, but just seeing it all after one whole year of doing this, it's very surprising.
Yeah, if we can match that same rate of growth next year, we're going to be,
Yeah.
happy campers.
Yep. All right. And so this is the kind of businessy side of the video. So if you stayed tuned so far, thank you so much. Um, we're going to have a lot of numbers, and we will put them on the screen somewhere, probably down here in the bottom section, if I can get it to be easily readable with my video editing skills. But to start off, if you want to talk about the bar soaps that we sold.
Yeah, so in 2023, all of our retail and wholesale orders combined, we sold 7,452 bars of soap. That's a 197% increase from 2022, which is astounding. It's crazy to think that in this little 900 square foot apartment, we basically made 8,000 bars of soap and sold almost all of them. It was a wild year for us, and we're really excited about that.
Candles, again, wholesale and normal market sales. We sold 1,386 candles, and this is both small and large jars. And that was a 131% increase over last year. And we have had candles for the full year for both of those. Some of the later categories, we added products and removed products throughout the year, but the soap and the candles, we both had basically two or a year's worth for both of those categories.
Yeah, for bath enhancements, which includes bath bombs, shower fizzers, and bubble bath powder, we sold 2,916 units, which is astounding to think about. All those little fizzy pucks going out into the world. That's a 450% increase from 2022. We did add bath bombs and shower fizzers, I think, partway through 2022. So we definitely had a little bit of a head start just for having the full year. But with this new bubble bath powder, who knows? Maybe we'll really blow that out of the water next year.
Yeah, we sold about 40 units of our bubble bath powder, and we only had that the last two markets of December, basically, which again was we only made that is what we made. So we didn't have anything left over from that. And then next category is beard oils, and also beard butters are added into this category. Beard butters, again, were added in July or August, maybe, the latter half of the year. And we sold 356 units of that. So again, a 448% increase in sales, which that's a crazy number. All of these numbers are really incredible to look at, and you don't really notice it when you're kind of in the weeds of doing it every weekend. So this is a nice kind of way to remember that.
This next category is something that we started at the very tail end of 2022, so the percentage increase is going to be crazy. But we're hoping that this is kind of our new normal going into next year. It's our hair care products, shampoo and conditioner bars, the solid versions. We sold 659 units. That gives us a 745% increase over last year, though we only had the shampoo bars for like November and December last year. So the increase rate is probably not as interesting as it could be. Next year, we'll really see how well those products take off. But we've been really pleased with the reception of our hair care products. Even a couple of baldies can sell hair care products, apparently.
Yeah. So. And then the last category that we have data for is our lip balms in the tins that we added partway through the year. And then we also used to have them in cardboard tubes. Same price, same recipe, just different packaging. And we sold 484 lip balms over the course of this year, which is a 37% increase, which is, it's our lowest increase, but also it seemed to be the best seller over the last part of the year. Once we switched to the tins, they're a little more easy to use, and there's a nostalgia factor that a lot of people shared with us. So I'd imagine that this number will increase again for next year as well. And then kind of a summary overall for all of the total transactions for 2023. We had 5,061 transactions, so separate sales, and I don't know if this number includes wholesale transactions or not, but that's 155% increase from 2022, which is ridiculous to look at. We had just shy of 2,000 transactions last year, so to have 5,000 this year is really incredible.
And that's spread over 109 events that we did over the year. So we were basically out every single weekend starting mid-March through the holidays at the Vancouver Farmers Market, at Crafty Wonderland, at all of these events. We're hoping we can build our presence in Portland next year because we had some really good responses at our Portland events in the later half of this year. But Vancouver Farmers Market's kind of our bread and butter, and we'll definitely be back there once the season kind of warms up and it's ready for us. We're ready for it too.
Yeah, and that is our video. We're curious, we always are, what, if you got our products, was your favorite product, or what product do you want to see us bring back, or fragrance do you want us to bring back? Because we make stuff that sells. That's the whole point of this, and we always want to hear what our customers want. So definitely comment down below. Thanks for watching. If you do want to support the channel, we do have a subscription service where you can get shout outs at the end of videos, discount codes, and also soaps of the month from us, surprise soaps from us every month. So definitely check out our website for that. We will be toying with a candle subscription in the 2024 calendar year. We just have to figure out all the technology, and that's what Zac does. So stay tuned for that as well. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and also ring the bell notification so you can see when new videos come out. We will be doing maybe a video every week for January and February, and then starting back up in March, we'll be doing videos probably 2 times a week, every Tuesday and Thursday, once production starts ramping back up for that market season. And if you want to see Zac back on the channel more, definitely comment below. He's more of the behind the scenes person in all of this, and I'm more of the in front of the camera person. But again, thanks for watching and making 2023 a great year. Bye.
Thanks. Bye.